Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're excited to have another live session today about campus resources. So, we're super excited to have you. If you are here and you've been here, go ahead and send a message to the chat and tell us your name and your hometown. We'd love to give you a shout out or comment your name and your hometown. If you've already told us your name and your hometown, tell us about your major, or we're really close to move in. So let us know if you're excited to move in or what your countdown day is. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Awesome. We are going to go ahead and get started, but please feel free to send a message in the chat, whether it's a question, a comment, a hi, anything in the chat, right? And we are going to go ahead and get started. So before we officially start, we're going to talk about our application updates. We are still open for standby lists in Edinburgh. You should have received communication if you are on our standby list. And then for Brownsville, we do have some room assignments still available. So please get your applications in if you haven't already. We are constantly contacting people that they're off the wait list and into their spaces as people cancel or change their plans or change their assignments. So please keep an eye on it and send us an email if you have any questions at home@utrgv.edu. And next, I'm going to be introducing, or they're going to introduce themselves, some awesome, our lead resident assistants, some awesome people. If you do not know, we have resident assistants in each of our facilities, which are live-in mentors. And these students help with anything in the residence halls. They also plan events for you guys and really just make the entire space home. And in charge of the buildings and our resident assistants, or not necessarily in charge, but they're leading the charge of our resident assistants is our lead resident assistants. And so we have a few of them here today to introduce themselves. So if you'd like to go ahead and get us started, Noah.
Hi guys, my name is Noah Sanchez. I am considered a senior and I am a nursing student here at UTRGV, and then I'm going to be here at the Troxel Hall.
Awesome.
Everybody, my name is Kellen de la Fuente. I'm in English and I'm the lead RA for Unity.
Hey everybody, my name is Ricardo Machuca. I'm the lead RA for Casa Bella Apartments, and yeah.
Awesome. And we do have students. We have two lead RAs that are not with us today. We have Simone Griffith, who is the lead RA for Heritage Hall, and Madeline Levenhagen, who is the lead RA for the Village Apartments. You will be seeing them in future sessions or just on campus, but they do have class and they have other things that they're doing today. So, but thank you so much to the ones that joined us. They're going to be presenting on our campus resources. So without further ado, we're going to get started. If you do not know, campus resources are just various resources and offices at UTRGV that are here to help you succeed as a student. So if you haven't been told about them already, today is your day to kind of listen in and get an idea of what resources are available to you and how you can use them. All of these resources are free or very low cost to you to use, and they are available to you throughout your duration as a student. So please make sure to utilize them. Sometimes they're the best kept secrets, but we don't want them to be a secret anymore. We want all students to learn about them and know about them, to utilize them while they're here. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Go for it.
The first resource we're going to talk about is what the Career Center offers is helping preparation for any job scenarios that you might be interested in. The good all of these resources are offered for students and alumni. Staff are prepared to help navigate majors, finding an internship, and learning professional experience and leadership skills, as well as learning the best ways. They also provide free headshot services to take fully advantage of that. Services, the location for both the Browns are listed on the left, as well as on the follow for any updates. Their Instagram.
you. And I'm not sure if we are having some audio issues or technical difficulties. So I'm going to go ahead and just give a brief overview of the Career Center. It basically exactly what Kellen just said. It's an awesome resource, the UTRGV Career Center. You can go to them about your resume, cover letter writing, but also just career exploration to kind of get an idea of what is available or what kind of career paths are available to you. They have things like career or headshots and the career closet. So make sure to check in on them. And we're going to go ahead and go to our next slide.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to be speaking about the Learning Center. So the Learning Center is very nice. It's going to help nurture you and your way through college. It's going to help you pave your path and reach any goals that you may have set for yourself. So the whole point of the Learning Center is to not only help you succeed in classes, but help you succeed through your college career. The Learning Center not only helps you if you're maybe struggling with a certain portion in a class, whether it's a core class, whether it's a very specific senior level course. They will do their best in order to get you a tutor and help you learn what you may need to learn. And it's not only for struggling. Some people do it just to get the extra help. Some people do it to learn a little bit more. It just depends on what you need it for and how you want to use it. I know the Learning Center is very good with getting your tutors. Some people will be having PLTL leaders, and they do stem from the Learning Center. The Learning Center does also help with leadership and then time management skills as well. And those just help you transition from high school to college. It is a big transition for everybody. And so this is like a very good way to do it. They can also help you, like I said, with the transition between high school and college. They equip and empower students with context-specific methods, helping them learn how to take tests, how to do better time management, how to do better note-taking, things along those lines. They also help students become independent leaders, lead yourself, lead your friends, and lead those around you to do better and succeed in classes. Like I said, the tutors are available and there are no specific appointments. Say you do find a tutor that you do prefer, somebody that you do get along with very well, you can schedule an appointment with their designated areas and times, and you can work around their schedule and they can work around yours depending on when available. And then lastly, the tutoring labs do accept walk-ins during any office hours. I believe the office hours are from 8 to 5 or something along those lines. And as long as you come in with those normal business hours, they will be able to help you, whether it is a walk-in or appointment. And it just helps you throughout the time. They are located here on Edinburgh near the library. And then it also, like I said, it's there on Brownsville and it's stated there.
All right, guys, next slide, we're going to be talking about the Counseling Center, which is available on both campuses, Brownsville and Edinburgh. Basically, the Counseling Center is here for all students of all grades, undergraduate, graduate, masters, doctorates, and they help with their online services that they have with an app called Timely Care or with face-to-face counseling that they have there on the campuses. They have consultations, individual and group counseling, mental health screenings, practicum and internship training opportunities for graduate students who are within the major of psychology or that just need something for their nursing degree. Presentations, training, and workshops for classrooms and other groups, such as our RA events. We will more than likely have some events that are um, paired up with the counseling center just to give you more information on their apps, more information about the counseling center and the types of resources that they provide for you, the students. And they also give referrals to other health, social, and academic services and workshops. On the right there's their Instagram that they have if you want to go ahead and give them the following. And on the left, it's their location in Brownsville and their email and phone number.
So now we're going to talk about the Office for Advocacy and Violence Protection. This department works with all students, staff, faculty, and community partners to work toward creating a campus without interpersonal violence and to provide support for victims and survivors of sexual assault, domestic violence, dating violence, stalking, sexual harassment, and any other kind of violence. What can they help with? They provide free and confidential services for students who are victims or survivors of any type of violence. They also share many campus and community resources to students, such as reporting options, university resources for food insecurity, student recovery programs, military veterans, students with disabilities, as well as international students. These resources also help raise awareness of all type of power-based violence. Their location, numbers, and email are listed on the left, and they also have an Instagram if you guys want to go follow them for any updates.
Next, we have the University PD, or we call them UPD. UPD is great. They respond very quickly. They're centralized around every single dorm. I believe they are located right in front of Brownsville, and then they are located directly behind Unity Hall, which is centralized between the Village, Unity, and then Heritage and Troxel. So it's great that they're around us. So pretty much what they do is they serve us 24/7 in the way that they are continuously going through the campus community, just to ensure the safety of the faculty and staff. Um, they're going to be providing professional law enforcement services and then actively promoting community involvement. So the things that they can help us with are vehicle assistance. So some of these things, maybe jump starting a vehicle, you have a flat tire, things along those lines, they do offer. Lost and found information. So the lost and found information that they do offer, they have the lost and found there at the police department. So with that, sometimes you lose your wallet, your ID, anything along those lines. A lot of the times it does go to UPD where you can go and look for it. Victim services, whether there is something that happens to you or you may witness something, they do respond very quickly. That is something that they do offer. The UTRGV PD safety plans. So these safety plans are things that you can do whether you're at home, in the dorms, out and about with your friends, on campus. These safety plans are things that you can set procedures for yourself in order to ensure your safety and for the safety of those around you. Something that does tie in with the UTRGV, the safety plans with the PD, is the Campus Shield app. So the Campus Shield app is very, very nice. On there, if you are still learning your way around the campus, you can set points on there and it'll take you directly there, guiding you through the exact building. I mean, I still get lost sometimes and I'm a senior, but it does help a lot. There are also apps where on that app, where if you do not feel safe walking to your vehicle or anything along those lines, the PD will go and escort you to your vehicle if for some reason you do not feel safe. Also, the awareness events. So a large one that we usually ensure of is the drinking and driving, ensuring that our awareness around that and around those times where it may be possible. Obviously, we do not promote it at all, obviously, and this is why we cause the awareness event, just to ensure people are aware of it and how to prevent those actions and things that you can do instead of drinking and driving. So those are some of the huge things about the police department, and those are things that you want to check out. Also, there is their Instagram if you would like to follow that.
Next, we will be talking about the food pantry, which is also available on both campuses. Um, in Edinburgh, it is available at EU Central, and here in Brownsville, it's available in our own Casa Vea clubhouse. So just if you all want to stop on by and get some food or groceries that you may need help with, or just some extra food and groceries that they provide, it is a free it's a free thing that you can get here at UTRGV. Um, they also accept donations from a variety amount of people that are around either Brownsville or Edinburgh, and they also distribute those donations towards people who are needing that financial aid. The food pantry is available to students, and things that they provide is food that has been, oh, I just went through that. Food that has been currently donated through a program supported or sponsored by the food bank of the Rio Grande Valley. Students who are currently enrolled in classes, either part-time or full-time, are eligible and um, to receive food pantry services. Students can also volunteer at the food pantry, which includes stocking shelves, rotating inventory, pre-packaging food items, and assisting with food drives. A form before picking up your food there at the food pantry must be filled out either online or at their office, and students should bring their UTRGV student ID while visiting the food pantry, just so they can help get their pickup process more faster and yeah.
Awesome. And I just have, just because these building codes do get a little bit confusing, it is at the university center. That's where the food pantry is. So right where our housing office is, right across from the dining hall, downstairs on the first floor in the back of the building is our food pantry. So very easily accessible to our residents, especially if they are visiting our dining hall. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next one.
Student Health offers confidential assessment referrals and peer education opportunities. Student here, we do pay a medical service fee. Also to have this amount of service with. They do provide general medicine problems such as colds are treated on a wall. They also provide physical exams, which I believe you can set them up online. They have a fee with over-the-counter and prescription. Multiple vaccines are available and with multiple services, which I believe prescription and management. It is located at the Cortex and 613, I believe, is right next to them wrong, which I really believe that's right there, walking distance with all the a lot of presentations and events throughout Instagram on the top right, you guys for any events.
Awesome. And I'm so sorry about that. It seems like our technical difficulties are resuming. Not exactly sure why, but it does happen. So I am going to give just another brief overview of the Student Health Center. Like Kellen mentioned, they are located in Cortez Hall in Brownsville and on 613 North Sugar Road in Edinburgh, which is right between the Village Apartments and the University Recreation Center. And then they offer a lot of different low cost or no cost options like medicine, physical exams, and then they also have a pharmacy and they do immunizations and women's wellness. So like she mentioned, please follow the Student Health Instagram. I know each of these departments and offices do have their own Instagrams where they're posting their own programs, but they also partner with us for different programs. So thank you so much, Kellen, for presenting on them and being a champion through these technical difficulties. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the next slide. Family
So
involvement.
next is family involvement. And just because it's family involvement doesn't mean it has to be strictly family. Family can be your best friends, your roommates. I mean, you're going to be living with these people. So with family involvement, the whole point is to be dedicated by offering support and information. UTRGB Family Involvement offers opportunities for family members to closely partner with the university in learning about services and resources that support students. We provide access and support through knowledgeable staff, university information, and special opportunities that allow members to stay connected and to UTRGB. So with the family involvement, I know last year we did have a loteria night, which was super fun. There was a bunch of prizes given out, very, very like well done. It was very fun. So what can the student involvement help you with? They can help you with family orientation, what to be prepared for family orientation, family weekend, the weekend where a lot of families come down, just a greeting, getting to know everything that is going on here with UTRGB. Family day, obviously, coming in with your family, having a day to spend with them. Again, and then a lot of these things are a bunch of prizes that you can earn, get things along those lines. And then at the end of the year, they do have the Family of the Year essay contest, just so you can just put your best foot forward in what you did with your family this year. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be family. Your best friends, your roommates, anything along those lines, the friends you meet along the way in classes, those can all be considered your family. Just being involved with everything just makes it more fun here on campus. Again, on the right side, it is their Instagram if you want to follow, do any of these activities, events that they may have. And then on the left is their location.
Awesome. Let me go ahead and bring Rick in.
Hello, the next slide, we're going to be talking about students' rights and responsibility. This is a big thing here for UTRGV, for the Edinburgh and Brownsville campus. Again, um, And basically what it is, it's not really here to scare the students or anything. It's here to provide information about their rights, their responsibilities as a UTRGV student, and to provide support in students in resolving educational and other obstacles that they may face during their journey here at UTRGV. What they can help with, um, and act with honesty, integrity, and with respect towards all individuals who seek assistance or services. They promote and support a community here at UTRGV that is conducive to academic success, uphold the university expectations via the student code of conduct by conducting impartial interventions, investigations, and adjunctions in an effort to assist students in reaching their academic and personal goals. They also respond promptly to all complaints and seek equitable, yeah, resolutions. Um, with that, they also provide resources, education, and support with all the proactivity, reduce risk to all members of campus community, actively promoting student rights. There on the right is their Instagram, and on the left, it's their number that you can contact them either in Brownsville, Edinburgh, along with their email.
Awesome, thank you. We're gonna try it one more time with the veterans, and then I will stop you, Kellen, if it isn't working. Go for it.
Military and Veterans Success Center. The Military and Veterans Success Center helps students get their education benefits, offers support, connects the university with the community, provides counseling for veterans, and encourages involvement with the Student Veterans of America. They help with advisement, intend to establish residence in Texas for veterans and their family members, military service credit agreement, VA educational benefit checklist, programs for veterans, primary institution letters, and tuition deferment forms. If you guys know someone or if you think this could benefit you, you guys can go by their offices in either Brownsville or Edinburgh. And if you guys have any questions, you can call or email them. All the information is on the left side of the screen. They don't have Instagram, but they do have a website if you guys would like to check it out.
Awesome. And we're gonna go ahead and go on to additional resources. So we do have something called the Trailblazers here at UTRGV, and it is part of the UTRGV first year experience. You may have already interacted with them at orientation or at a table, but it's very important to connect with your Trailblazers. And make sure that you are getting and taking advantage of their mentorship and their leadership through your time here in your first year experience. For any of our international students, there is an international student services office, and that area does also have an Instagram where you can keep up with any updates or connect with any of of the staff. And then for student employment, they do not have an Instagram, but we do have student employment office here at UTRGV, and they are available to assist with connecting you to a job here on campus. We do recommend that you guys connect with student employment on campus because they're able to, if you already live here and you go to school here, you're able to work here as well and really just keep the center of your focus here at UTRGV. The next and probably the next two of my favorite resources on campus is University Recreation and the Student Union. They always have tons of classes, events, different things about or for your time here on campus to be able to spend your free time and your extra time and really just connect with other students, like-minded students, and then also other students where you can just kind of learn about each other and learn about what there is to offer. And finally, we definitely did not touch on every single resource. There are so many things available to you as UTRGV students. And so I do recommend you following the main UTRGV account if you're not already. This will help share out any information from all of these Instagrams. They kind of share out any information for you to get connected and stay connected. And then they also have fun, different challenges, different things for you to do through the social media and just in general. So make sure that you're connected. If not through the Instagram, at least having their contact information handy so that you know where to go and you're connected. And then if by some chance you do not have access to this presentation or you just kind of forget, your RAs are a one-stop shop for the knowledge on all of these resources. And if they don't know, they will definitely point you in the right direction. So make sure to utilize your RA, who is the number one resource that you'll have living on campus. And then your lead RAs, who are also there to help you with any concerns you might have about the building, about any resources or anything. If you're struggling or having concern or somebody's not answering your email, you can always go to them for some answers and just to kind of get an idea of how to navigate the process. So we are here for you. Again, your RAs are your number one resource. So make sure to take advantage of them. Not like that, but like utilize them accordingly. This is our overall contact information. So we have home@utrgb.edu. I am sure that that is ingrained in your brains by now after these information sessions. But we also have our phone numbers and our social media. Number one social media, if you should follow any of them, we definitely try to connect you with the other resources or share out as much information as we can. And then our website. So please make sure to contact us if needed. We are experiencing a pretty high volume of emails and just calls. So please be patient with us, but we are working to get with you. There's a lot of us managing the inbox and making sure that we're connecting with you as soon as we can. So please be patient, but also know that we are working to get to you. And last but not least is our welcome home weekend. I won't give specific details because they are on the other live sessions, so I encourage you to go watch them. But we do have our welcome home weekend with so many events. Our RAs are already coming and getting ready to prepare for your arrival. So please make sure to check that out and join us at these events. We're really, really, really excited about the different things like the brunch, the showdown, movie night, all the fun things, but then even also your community meetings. We're very excited about that. And officially, last but not least, is the QR code to all previous and upcoming sessions. Next Thursday, we actually have a really fun session that's called Get Involved at UTRGB. And you might think, wasn't this session about getting involved at UTRGB? But these were strictly resources that could help you as a student. On Thursday, it is another set of offices and departments that are here to help make your experience a memorable experience. So getting involved in student organizations, going to the big welcome week events, just different organizations that can help you get connected. So you don't want to miss that session on Thursday. And we will have some awesome special guests for you. And that is it. If you have any questions, I don't see any questions in the chat. But if you have any questions, again, your RAs are your number one resource and they will be available to you on move-in day. So as early as move-in day, you will have access to them. And then if you have any other questions, you can also email us at home@utrgb.edu. I will say, and I will just kind of I'm going to give it to Kellen because she has had some technical difficulties, but we finally got it on track. Have you used any of these resources, and what do you, from your perspective, want the students to take away from this session?
Well, I would say the Career Center is the one that I use the most, especially for headshots for my LinkedIn. I went to a retreat on Brownsville, and we had a presentation about how LinkedIn could be really important, especially postgraduate. So I really encourage students and the residents to just really take advantage of the Career Center. It has a lot of services that could be really useful, especially if you're about to graduate. I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Thank you, thank you. No, I was just saying I'll kind of pass it over to either Noah or Rick. What is one takeaway that you might want the students to take away from this presentation?
So for me specifically, I would just like everybody to be involved. So that's one thing that I do regret a little bit for my freshman year. I wasn't as involved as I wish I would have. Coming into my second year, I became an RA and I jumped headfirst into everything, and it was so much fun, genuinely. So just getting involved, being involved with everything, whether it's your RAs, being involved with the career center, student learning, or the learning center, any form of campus resource that we have with your RAs, just being involved with everybody is like super, super fun. That's one thing that I would like for everybody to take away from this is just being involved.
One thing that I would like everyone to take away from this would be use all these resources. These resources are here for UTRGV students to use. These things help you, whether it's with your academics, whether it's financial wise, whether it's with your mental health. These things help you and are here to protect you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. I feel like we should probably do a part two, getting closer to move in or even after move in, to kind of remind students about these resources. So keep an eye out for another session about campus resources and getting involved. And that concludes today's live session. So thank you so much for joining us.